Tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get reflective materials to work properly in Clara.io. When you apply a material to your object that has some sort of reflective quality, the first thing that you're going to notice when you go to preview that object in another program is that it won't actually be reflecting anything. So for this example, I'll have this object here and I'm going to create a square right next to it. And I'm going to go ahead and preview my 3D scene in my share. So when I go to look at this preview, you'll notice that there's a faint reflective light, but that's about it. So there's two things that you need to do. The first one is you may want to add your own lighting to the scene that will create some reflections on the scene that can either be a very specific point light or a spotlight. But you may notice that once you add this light, it still may not activate the object in the way that you want it to. So here I don't see the light, or I can barely see the light on my reflective surface, only when I look at it at a very specific angle. The second thing that you'll want to do to create something that has more of a realistic reflection is to add an environment to your scene. So underneath Render, we'll navigate to the Material browser, and we're going to stay here in HDR environments. These environments will add an image around the entire scene that you can't see necessarily unless it is activated by something such as the reflective surface. So if I go ahead and select Sunny Field, now you'll see that we have an image reflecting on that object even in our preview here. If I go back to my shared file link, you'll also see that we now have that additional environment reflected in the scene here. And if you navigate properly, you'll still be able to see any lights that you've integrated in your scene reflecting on that surface as well.